Here we are, we're live now, guys. We're live now. I'll just take a couple of screenshots until people tune in. I smell that sage, it smells like weed, doesn't it? Hello everyone. How's things? Jesus, 21 already, we're only streaming about 10 seconds. Right guys, you're all very welcome to Paranormal Shenanigans Monday night investigation. We're at the abandoned lockkeeper's house down here on Newry Towpath. This is the scene of our very first investigation back in November. On account of having so many new people to the page this past couple of weeks, we just thought we'd take us back down and show you where the Paranormal Shenanigans investigating team started off. This is the little house here. Here we go. And just want to thank you all again for tuning in last night. The investigation at the Tain Village. It was an absolutely amazing investigation last night. Getting shouted at by demons and everything. So I'll just give you a little bit of history about this place and of the canal in general. Basically this house, as the title of it says, would have been used by the lockkeepers and their families down through the years. Along Newry Canal here, this is one of the locks that I'm just showing you now. Newry Canal would have been very, very busy many years ago. There would have been boats came up Carlingford Lough, down through Newry Canal and on to the town of Portadown. The towpath on the canal runs from Newry to Portadown. As you can see guys, the motion sensor light under the tree here has come on, and it must have come on about 5 times before we started live streaming. So definitely this is where the spirits must want us to communicate first of all, over here. So as I said, this house would have been used by the lockkeepers and their families for a couple of 100 years, right up until the boats stopped coming up Newry Canal and the whole operation was abandoned. So basically that's just a little bit of history of the canal and why we're here, and basically who we're trying to contact tonight. Now this little house here, this is like my own personal investigation. Every new piece of equipment that the team would get, I would take it down here and test it out in this house, and on a very regular basis we get into contact with the spirits here in the lockkeeper's house. Most of them being very friendly spirits. Tonight we may come across a malevolent spirit. His name is William Hare. I don't know whether any of you have heard of him or not, but basically William Hare was a guy originally from Northern Ireland, and he became known as what was called the Edinburgh Body Snatchers. Now basically the Edinburgh Body Snatchers were a group of people who basically stole bodies from graves and sold them to doctors for medical research back in the likes of the 1800s, the 1700s and stuff like that. The very first night we investigated this house, we came across William Hare. A spirit actually manifested live on the live stream that particular night. So we might come in contact with him tonight as well. So time for you all just to sit back, put the feet up and enjoy the investigation. Tonight it's myself and Jared. Claude is away tonight, she can't make it, but we're joined by Donna and our daughter Noelle, who have travelled from Dublin to join us tonight to see what way the Newry team operate and investigate, because we're thinking of having a Dublin branch of Paranormal Shenanigans. So there you go guys, there's the history. That's my rucksack on the bench, Shawnee. No, that's my rucksack. Can't be bothered carrying it tonight. There's that light has come on again guys. Since we've come here, you know, I placed this motion sensor light underneath the tree because I knew from a photograph my ex-girlfriend captured a couple of years ago. She captured 2 children underneath this tree, and there's always activity here. And since we've arrived and put the motion sensor light down, that must be the 7th or 8th time it's come on. Look, there's it coming on again. So obviously the spirits here want to communicate. So without further ado, let's kick off this investigation. Once I get the shite off the bottom of my runners. So get her kicking over here. So tonight Jared has a new spirit box up that he wants to try out tonight. Last night's was very successful. Who's Sasha? Just wait for this light to go off. Okay, have we any spirits among us this evening here? Have we anybody who would like to come forward and communicate with us? Starting to take the mick already. The light's going on and off before we start, and as soon as we start asking questions, there we go. There's it come on. So good evening, spirits. You know me, I'm Pabs. You know me from coming past here nearly every day. And to stop the chat pieces on the spirit box. This is Jared, Donna and Noel. They're my friends, so don't worry, we haven't come here to harm you tonight. Just here to get a bit of communication. Hopefully you'll tell us a little bit about yourselves and the viewers at home. Oh, Sasha, there's no sign of her tonight. She was the one doing the angry emojis, is right. Yes, just let's hope she stays away tonight, guys. And by the way, folks, if anybody does come on tonight giving abuse, you have our permission to give abuse back on our behalf. So have we any male spirits among us this evening? Happy days. Have we a female spirit with us? Yep, we have a female spirit with us. Oh, and just to mention, guys, just over here at the lockkeeper's house, this is the same spot where last June, actually inside the house where I came across, I saw a full-bodied apparition of a woman. It was in early June last summer. So, good evening, female spirit. Can I ask you, are you the same female that I saw last summer inside that house? Are you the lady that manifested in front of me? Holy shit, were we up to 140 already?
I don't know, they say a flash, it's only the camera's flashing hard.
No worries. So, were you the wife of the lockkeeper? Not yet. The thing about the EVP recorder, you see the way with that Russian waterfall behind us? Anytime I used to come down here and do an EVP, you could never hear anything coming through, you know, with that sound. The waterfall would always interfere. We'll tell you what we'll do, we'll put it on anyway. Were you the daughter of the lockkeeper? Or did you just live here when the canal wasn't in operation at all. Yes, she had. And did you live in this house before the operations on the canal started? Holy shit, 167. Or did you live here after the operations on the canal stopped? Sally, you're getting the name Janet. Funny enough, Sally, I've got a lot of names since I've come down here. I've got a brave few names from this Lough keeper's house. It's the first time I've heard Janet now. Down Newry Towpath, Kane. So, Spirit, were you just an ordinary housewife inside the house here? See, she never answered whether she lived here before or after the operations on the canal took place. I thought EVP going, Donna. You won't just hold it. Just be careful of the wee buttons at the side. Spirits will sometimes just talk into that as well. It'll pick up sometimes things the spirit box won't, you know. Try your spirit box, Jared, the app. We're just going to try Jared's spirit box app, guys. Thank you, Ryan. I'll just stand beside Jared so we can hear what the spirit box app's saying.
And if anyone can hear what they're saying, write it in the comments.
Yeah, if anybody can hear what the spirits are saying, guys, just write it in the comments. That's right, Jared, between Jared's Pass and Lough. We're heading into the house in a wee while, Sarah.
Like music.
Conan Bronigan's looking for a shout out. Hello, Conan. You're actually right, Sally, because John and Eddie are the names of two spirits I've already got here in the past.
So have we got John with us here tonight? John and Eddie with us?
John and Eddie, yeah.
There's someone coming through.
And then the female's Janet.
John, are you with us? Female trying to get through.
Yeah, the house is very active here, Jared, so it is.
Have we got Eddie with us? Sounds like a yes there, doesn't it?
Sounded like a yes is right. Eddie, were you one of the lock keepers?
Why?
Oh, there's a woman.
What was the one saying Janet.
Janet, yeah.
Have we got Janet with us? If one at a time could only come through, please. That's house things. So like Pad's house things.
I said, they all know me from here, you see. Just had one of the spirits come through saying Pab's house things. That's basically because nearly every day I'm down here chatting with them on the spirit box. Hello, spirits. Nice to be back. How are you all?
If we have Janet with us, could you please put on the light on in front of us here? What do you call the other boy?
John.
Or the boy her?
Oh, William Her.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I think we have, guys, I think we have the Edinburgh body snatcher with us tonight. As soon as we said his name, the light came on.
So William, are you here with us? Do you mind us being here, William? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you see, he said, Jared asked, do you mind us being here, William? And he replied, yes, I do. So he really doesn't want us here. So, William, can you tell us, is it true what they say that you were one of the Edinburgh body snatchers? Did you steal bodies from graves and sell them for medical research?
I did.
He says I did. He said I did, guys. And William, is it also true that as well as stealing dead bodies, you also murdered a couple of people? That's a different up to that. So still getting clear responses though.
I'm 11 coming through there, didn't I?
Yeah. William is a malevolent spirit.
William, do you feel intimidated by us being here?
When I asked him did he murder people, he said that's not true.
Do you regret what you did, William?
Did you get well paid for what you did, William?
I did.
He's saying he did, guys. There's my name again.
So William, would it be true to say that you have no remorse then? And you're in attacking mode tonight, attack Pabs for a change.
There's the light, come on. Attack me for a change. Jared's always getting attacked by the spirits. Poor Jared. Sorry guys, I'm just touring around to take screenshots. It has got really warm, hasn't it? Holy shit. 23 at this time of night. 23 degrees this time of night. Holy shit. Hey Martina, we're down the Towpath at the Lough Keeper's house. The wee abandoned Lough Keeper's house just at Forsyth's Lough here. I feel all chuffed seeing that the spirits have said my name twice. I'm well known down here.
So, William, is there a chance you'll attack pubs tonight?
He thinks there is. Who was that? Did you hear that, guys? Some woman coming through trying to sing. Fucking Dolly Parton's on the towpath.
Dolly's late. Patsy Klein with her.
Patsy Klein is right. That's who I was thinking of.
23 point there.
23. That's mad. We shouldn't be getting that temperature this time of night.
Alright.
How about that, guys? 23.1 this time of night.
Back down to 16.5.
Ah, yes, the Bridge factory and house. Yes, that's a good idea, Ryan. I've heard stories about it. Jacqueline thought that woman singing was a sheep. Fucking hell, guys, 174.
Nice one. That's the share parties, is it?
Guys, share the stream as much as you can. Start watch parties.
Yeah.
I'm just going back over here beside Jared to see if we're going to pick up what's being said.
William, have you any remorse?
There's my name again, guys. That's the third time.
Watch.
Yeah, but
Watch. Yeah. So William, was your accomplice also called William?
So you're going to get him in my legs.
Yeah.
Hmm? Was your accomplice called William as well? And tell us this here, William, how much did the doctors pay you per body?
Was it 3 figures, William?
We'll probably get back there some stage, Finn, back to the woodlands. It's 23 degrees, Gerald. Which is mad for this time of night.
Right, it's back down to 13. The actual water it should be at
198.
Jesus.
I've never been sure, innit?
Yeah.
Well, I think William might be out to get me tonight, Orla.
Quite time.
But basically, the spirits in this house know me from coming down every day. I come down here most days and turn on the spirit box and have a wee chat with them. That's right.
Keeps coming in, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sounds like a place coming in saying dead. How many
Just
bodies
watch.
would you have done, William, in an average week? 100 and something. Came through there.
100 and something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sorry, can you speak clearly again through this box, please? How many bodies a week would you have took?
100.
100.
100?
100, William, is that right?
95, did you say?
So, William, which was it?
Maybe 195.
195, William, was that what you said? 100.
Don't know whether you've heard that, guys, but William Hurd just confirmed that he would have went through 100 bodies a week, stealing from the graves to give the doctors for medical research.
And do you regret what you did, William? Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like forgiveness, William?
Please speak clearly, William. or even put on the light to answer our question. Would you like forgiveness, William? Yes.
So he said yes. William, do you believe any of your victims have forgiven you?
Female trying to come through there.
Female's right, yeah.
Lights on.
Female comes through with that music,
Yeah.
doesn't she?
That's something like that music we heard the last time we were down at the far end of the Towpath.
That's right,
In the
yeah.
distance. That was what, last week?
That was last Sunday night, yeah. Last Sunday night.
So William, will let Pabs, he's not gonna let us ask a question.
I said, guys, like, before we can even ask a question, the light's coming on. And you can see yourselves, it's not being manipulated by anything. There's no bugs, animals, there's no wind here tonight.
William, do you think any of your victims has forgiven you?
No.
No.
So it seems none of William's victims have forgiven him.
Would you like your victims to forgive you? Yes.
Yes.
Is the female spirit responsible for the light under the tree?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. There we go, straight away. Can the female spirit come through and tell us your name?
Aye.
Did you hear Elsa?
Who? Elsa?
Elsa.
Holy shit, 323.
I told you, sure.
329. Keep her head, folks. Keep sharing her.
Yeah.
5 minutes to
Fucking hell, we went up to 330 there, so it did. We're even getting more viewers than some pages with thousands. Who here, Keelan? Who's mad, Mary? Just going to take a couple of screenshots, guys. Now in a while I want to come over here and ask a few questions because many years ago there was a young girl drowned here. There's a message only after coming through to the page. We would like you to do this for Destination, but that's all I could see at the top of the notification bar.
Destination Newry, isn't it?
Destination Newry.
Have a look here.
It was for the likes of Destination Newry, we'll do it certainly. As long as you get a donation towards new equipment.
That's right.
That's true. We need new equipment so we can better our investigations. In nights like these you need a thermal imaging camera. You capture spirit, no bother on it. Thermal imaging cameras are just the dog's bollocks. So just going to walk around a wee bit, guys, and take a couple of screenshots. What's the crack there? Destination Newry, is it?
Yeah, they have a few places they would like us to do.
Oh, happy days. Happy days. There we go, guys. Destination Newry wants us to do a few places, which we would be more than delighted to do so. Not a problem. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Destination Newry. Fair play to yous. Fair play to yous. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, the way wasn't wrong the other night, he said he run this town, did he?
No, he wasn't wrong at all. I think the spirits have sort of stopped communicating over here, hadn't they?
Yeah.
Guys, I think thanks very much, Charlie. You're a gentleman. Thank you. No, I was only winding you up, by the way. But if you could make a donation, it would be very helpful. We'd be quite happy to investigate certain places for you. Not a problem whatsoever. Left this motion sensor light. I'm just wondering if we can get in contact with the little girl that drowned over here. Just going to set this down here, folks. Yeah, just during one of my spirit box sessions down here one of the days, guys, it was confirmed to me that there was a young girl actually drowned here many years ago. Now, we're not causing any controversy for any families in the Newry area, because the young girl was a member of the family that lived in the lock keeper's house here, all of whom are long gone now. So have you any spirits over here at the fence would like to come forward and contact us? Well, well, if you are too scared to do it yourselves,
Come through this here.
huh?
If a wee girl starting to come through this.
Is there a wee girl coming through there?
Yeah, sounds like it, doesn't it?
I'll come over beside you, Jared, just so. Is that the Raptor one you're using?
Yeah.
So, can you just confirm that there was a young girl drowned in the lock here many years ago? Yep. There's the motion sensor laid on, guys. So we've just had that confirmed.
Any history of when that was, perhaps, no?
Just around the time of when the canal was up and running, that's all. It was actually through a spirit box session, I was told.
Hundreds.
Maybe the 1800s. Find out now. So, can you tell us if this tragic accident, did it happen in the 1800s? Or did it happen in the 1700s? Or did it happen in the 1900s? No, when did it happen?
1700s, no?
No, so I asked, it was 1800s first, then I went to 1700 and then 1900s.
Was it the late 1600s?
Was it while the Newry Ship Canal was in operation?
You prefer to speak through this?
There's a young girl coming through that. The spirits just confirmed, guys, she would rather speak through the spirit box Jared has rather than the motion sensor light. What the fuck was that?
Did you hear that?
What was that?
That was like children.
Guys, we're only after hearing a child crying.
That was children.
We're only after hearing a child crying from over this direction. Did any of you hear that?
That was children. There's the light on.
There's the motion sensor light on.
That wasn't just one child.
Folks, did you hear that? There was children crying over this direction here. I'll tell you what, guys, get a couple of screenshots, because if there's anything about, there's a chance you might catch it. Especially if they're...
Yeah, I did. I was on for the up here.
I heard that clear as day.
Yeah, it came from around here.
I heard that clear as day. Guys, did any of you hear
It was like he was here.
them children crying?
More than one. Maybe on the phone.
Get a wee, get a screenshot here.
Oh,
There you go again.
did you hear that scream?
Where is that screaming coming from?
That was down that way.
Guys, did you hear that?
Oh my god.
Guys, you are bound to have heard that. That was a loud... There's that motion sensor light on.
Yeah.
There's that motion sensor light on. What the fuck is going on here? Shh. Ah, here, guys.
Hear that screaming mad.
Hold on. See just up the top of that bank? The road's up there.
You can tell it. That's the main road, isn't it?
That's the main road.
We're walking on the main road.
I know, but
But the first one came from here.
No, the first one came from
So the first one came from
the first one was actually on the towpath.
Mom and Dad.
The first one was actually on the towpath.
No, we're not bringing that out. It's a part.
No, the motion sensor light isn't on because we're moving. You have to be right up beside them motion sensor lights for them to come on. See the distance I'm standing? That'll not come on because I'm standing here. You have to be right up beside them. Where was it? The first scream came from down there.
And the second
Then there's a louder one came from down here. Yep, no bother at all, Charlie. No bother. We'll give us a wee shout tomorrow, certainly. I'll message the Destination Newry page tomorrow and we'll see what the crack is. We'll get something organised. Just in the middle of trying to suss out where these screams came from. No, the screams definitely weren't up from the main road.
No, the scream
Sorry, Noel. How long, guys? I just want to get the brighter torch out. Huh? How long? 417. What the hell?
Shine your light down.
Right. There. I'm just going to take a wee walk up here a wee bit. You see, folks, sometimes people will be jogging on this towpath even in the dark. Because, like, during the winter past, I was down here every night in the dark. And you would have got people running past. And it's the summer now, you see, you're bound to get more people out. But that second one was a real blood-curdling scream. Do you know what that actually reminded me of, Donna?
Yes.
The night we were out at the Pearl Gamble motor spot, the first
Yeah,
that first investigation, yes, that was a similar sort of scream.
It was a piercing screech, like.
So I just thought I'd get the brighter torch out.
I thought it was much further up than what you thought, even from the other end.
Just to rule out that it's humans, you know, that it's people.
It doesn't seem to be.
See, you can see how far that beam stretches. So if there was anybody up there, you'd see them. I know you guys in the stream mightn't be able to see out that far, but if there was people up there, you'd be able to see them.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
That was unreal.
That was unbelievable.
That was unexpected. And that all happened just as we were getting in contact with the young girl who drowned. So don't forget to take screenshots, folks, in case you see anything that we can't. Holy shit. That was mad. That was nuts. Right, time to calm down now, guys. It's just as paranormal investigators, when something like that happens, because it's not usual that happens on investigations.
And it's got freezing there.
It's got very, very cold here, yeah. Very, very cold.
Like I'm shivering cold.
Have you heard anything else, guys? No? I'm just going to take a wee walk around the corner here, shine the torch up by Steenson's Bridge.
Maybe the bridge. Can we go up to the bridge?
Funny enough, I done a spirit box session up at Steenson's Bridge one day and spirits came through as well.
This is a funny wee bend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I swear they came on around this corner.
And that's where we heard the first one, and then the second one was away on further down. For the other way.
Yeah, they came from completely different directions, but very quick.
So it definitely wasn't somebody winding us up, because there's no way they would have got past that quick, even if they had been up on the road, because they would have had to travel from here on up there by Steenson's Bridge, get onto the road and come back down, which would have taken them about 15 minutes and a good 5 minutes if they were running. So them screams happened within the space of a minute. So let's see. There's nobody up there. Definitely nobody up there.
Unless if they're the main road.
That's the main road up there. That's the main road up there.
There's nobody around at the time.
I don't believe them screams were from any living person anyway.
No. No.
Fuck's sake, I'm being attacked by fucking moths and everything. Hey folks, we'll head back to the lock keeper's house. Now that all that drama has finished. I would love to know where them screams came from though. Definitely would.
No, that was insane.
That was nuts.
Crazy. It was so large.
Tara, it wasn't blood curdling enough to be a banshee, but definitely maybe the spirit of a female, definitely.
It was a spirit of a female more than a banshee. Yeah, it wasn't a cry, a scream. Like.
Jared is asking questions here.
I have a funny feeling.
There's the motion sensor later on over here. Oh, sorry, Jared.
You see where that first initial scream came from?
Yeah,
Up there.
yeah.
I think the girl maybe was signaling the word she'd actually found.
Yeah.
It's a quite possibility.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the pad earlier before.
This girl that screamed a couple of minutes ago with us. The big girl that's round here is still here.
There's a young girl coming through the spirit box now, guys.
Could you tell us her name, please? There's a boy coming through saying he's called Stop.
Stop.
Or Stop. Stop or Scott.
It was either Scott or Stop.
What'd she say? No something.
No, he's saying no. Was there a male that came through there called Scott?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got confirmation, guys, of a male called Scott.
Scott, are you any relation to the young girl in question?
Said yeah. Said yeah.
Scott, was this young girl drowning accidental?
There's a woman came through and said no.
Didn't know if she could scream or
I think there's more to that story, to be honest with you.
I think so myself.
did he drown her?
Did anyone drown this young girl? I'll ask again in order to get a clear question. Did someone drown this girl in badness? Try that other one we used last night, will we?
I think
I'll try that one we used last night, aye. I will try the SB7 in a while too. Just switching spare boxes here, folks. Give us a wee second.
So Scott, are you still here with us?
This is the spare box that Damon came through last night, guys, that we're using.
Sorry, can you speak a wee bit clearer, please? This, we call this the demon detector.
Right?
Whether that's any truth on it or not, I don't know. Is the young girl that drowned still with us here? The Belfast accent coming through there.
Sounded like it, didn't it?
Are you from Belfast?
Remember the Belfast accent through down at the Lough there last week?
Off stream, yeah.
Yeah, guys, that's the same accent that we got last week. The investigation we did off screen.
William, are you still with us? Get out. Is that what that said?
Did he tell us to get out?
Get out or drown, one or the other. Are you trying to say someone drowned? Something you already know. Was the young girl in question dead before she was put into the water? Yes.
Said yes, did I?
That's where the scream was coming from.
Oh. That must have been it right down where the scream was coming from.
Probably killed her on the road and threw her in.
Where's the little girl gone?
So was the young girl murdered?
I don't know, I know nothing. That's what that sounded like, didn't it?
Yeah, something like
That's what it sounded like, it's right.
Scott, are you responsible for this young girl's death? Or do you know anything about this girl's death? Sorry, Scott, could you repeat again, please? She was already
dead. Oh my God, that was clear as day.
Oh my God.
Thank you for confirming that.
That was clear as day, guys. She was already dead.
Are you responsible for this girl's death before she was thrown into the water?
Do you know what has happened? He has followed her. She has run. That was where the scream came from there and came up there. She has run and been screaming. He has caught her up here.
So it's been like a reenactment of what happened. Yes,
And
yes.
she's run away. She screamed up here. That's where he's got her.
Started down
And that's
there,
where the
and
scream
went up.
stopped. He's thrown her in up there, I bet you.
Yes, that makes perfect sense, Donna. That does. That makes perfect sense.
Because the scream started down here and then running. Then the big scream was up that
Here's a
end.
big question. William, did you take this girl's body and sell it to a doctor?
I think it's a doctor.
I did not. I did not sell.
William says that he wasn't responsible for selling the young girl's body.
Scott, are you responsible for this young girl's death? Could you please speak clearly?
She's more up at 481 there.
Brilliant.
There is someone smoking, so it's not.
It is, Emma. So somebody's having a cigarette, so don't worry, it's not spirit mist.
Scott, was this death accidental, or did you do it in badness?
That's a girl coming through there.
Can the female that's trying to get through please come through again, please? Accidental. Okay, Scott, were you arrested for this girl's death at the time?
Oh, heard that.
Where'd that come from?
There's footsteps right behind us.
Yeah.
Yep, I heard them. Footsteps just right behind us, guys. And the four of us are standing beside each other. Did he say that? Did he say that's him behind us? Guys, the spirit just confirmed he's behind us. That's him making the footsteps.
Scott, were you accused of this girl's death? Scott, we're not here to harm you. We're here to try and help you, if in any way possible, if we can.
Yeah,
I said no, he said.
so guys, we have the spirit of Scott. He is with us. He just confirmed that it was him making them footsteps. So what do you think of this, George, your first investigation?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's great.
Like a wind just came past me there.
That's the spirit going past you.
There, it's freezing. I'm freezing.
That's because there's a spirit around you.
My hands are like ice.
Oh,
My fingers are like
that's freezing. The infrared temperature sensor's freezing. You're freezing
My
too.
hands are like ice. My fingers do.
You're freezing too. Scott,
It's not
where
cold.
are you now, Scott?
It's actually not cold,
No.
but just my hands are like ice cubes.
Guys, if we have any admins watching that can help us block the gobshites, because there's a lot of the viewers calling for them to be blocked.
Yeah, no, they get annoying.
And if yours there, it just inboxes the names. And if no one gets it now while we're on live stream, it will get after if we're all finished up.
Even if they start reporting the ones that's being a nuisance.
Scott, were you any relation to this young girl? Scott, I just want to check out, did you say you were her uncle? Scott, were you this young girl's uncle?
Yep.
He says he was the uncle.
Yeah.
So, just being confirmed, Scott is this young girl's uncle.
And Scott, when this young girl died, were you on the scene?
$543.
Nice.
Tara, can you go and block that guy, Johnson Williams?
Scott, would you like us to leave you alone?
You say water? Something for
Water. Something about the water. Are we close to the very spot where this young girl that died?
Sorry guys, just getting screenshots.
Was it in around here, Scott? Scott, are you still with us?
It's gone, is it?
I think so. He said something about the water and that was the end of it.
See, spirits only have so much energy, you see. Oh,
Is that you, Scott? I don't think it is. Is it you, William?
where's it? Hear that noise?
Yeah.
See that?
Sounds like an old boat motor or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does sound like an old boat motor. Last Sunday night we went looking for that phantom boat and we couldn't get it. Oh, there's the motion sensor light come on and we are nowhere fucking near that.
Oh, we're way.
We are nowhere near that.
The boat noise is draw our attention.
Guys, did any of you hear the sound, like the sound of an old engine? Huh? What do you say?
Hear my story out.
Tell him we're more than glad to hear his story.
Are you on the level of the spark?
No, I want to tell you.
I want to tell you. What is it you want to tell us?
Feel free to tell us anything. We will not judge you.
This is not the same boy. This is something Eleven told.
Right?
Donna, the more or less shut up.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Because
Because I said they must have taken the wee girl off the boat. They must have taken the child off the boat, and he told me to shut up.
Well, there's a lot of them on the stream saying they heard the sound of the boat too.
Do you want to tell us your? Do you want to tell us your story?
Maybe we're going in the wrong direction.
Can you say that again, please? Are you around this over at the house? I keep hearing something behind me.
Girl's voice. That was a kid. That was a little
Okay,
young
so you
girl
want us
staying
right
The
there.
young girl came through.
In the house. They're staying in the house.
Look, the lights on.
There's the light on.
There.
Right, you just keep asking the questions. I'm going to go up here and point the laser grid pen against the back wall. Because
Is this where this tragedy unfolded inside this house?
a young girl confirmed, guys, that she was in the house. So,
We know Scott had nothing to do with this, but was this an accident or was it murder?
basically, guys, if the laser beams are manipulated, it's the sign of a spirit passing.
I think we're surrounded, Carl.
I think so myself, Jared. I think so myself.
Yeah.
There's spirits all over the place.
Freezing everywhere, man. Like an ice cube.
Jesus, it's been very close.
Yeah. Very, my hand is freezing.
Is there any spirits inside the house?
Please repeat that. Sounded like something near my wall. Then you hear that? No.
What was that?
Like someone, no, like someone hit a hammer or a tree or something.
Right?
Can you repeat again, please? That's as good as a fuck off.
No sign of anybody in here, guys.
open up the spirit box here because some history's just come through.
I just read the history there, Jared, and see. I suppose, Francis, one of the best locations we were ever at was the Best Brick Mill, and we were there be Thursday, a fortnight ago.
Am I intimidating you? It seems you're getting very angry this last couple of minutes.
Oh, the laugh.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Dirty laugh.
Just nice, was I intimidating him? He's getting angry this last couple of minutes. What's so funny? Nothing funny, I just find it funny that you're laughing at us and getting intimidated for no reason. Should that not be the other way about?
Yeah, you're the first one that laughed at us.
Is it yourself, William?
We got inside the first 2 floors, Francis.
I am, he said. So William, what is wrong? Are you trying to block people from telling their story?
You can hear that he's losing his energy.
Yeah.
William, we're not here to intimidate you, but if you're here to try and intimidate us, it's not working.
William, we've been to many creepy places and never been intimidated. And we're not here to harm you or to fight with you.
If the wee girl is still here, could you please scream again for us? Whoever the male voices are, please stop blocking this young girl from getting through to us.
Donna, do you want to light up that sage again? And just go around the place, just wave it around the place.
Yeah.
It might help get rid of this malevolent dude.
So if the young girl is still here, please could you give us another scream?
Donna's just going to light up the sage again, guys.
You took us by surprise twice. We promise we won't be surprised this time if you scream.
And if you haven't got the energy to scream, what happened?
Seen like a mist shadow up there.
Right?
What's up there?
That's someone acting like I think. That's someone up that road, I'd say.
Just hear that, guys? Now that was definitely somebody acting a fucking maggot. That's just happened. So somebody's found out where we are. But now then girl screams earlier on. We're not. Now you heard that, guys. You heard that man screaming. Now that man scream was somebody acting a maggot. It had to be.
That's the case. We'll just close the investigation now. Just going to too many articles.
And there we go, guys. To see if it is anybody that's come down here just to act a maggot. You know, in future, nobody's ever going to be told in advance where investigations are going to be. And we're going to try and keep locations as secret as possible.
You see the boy that was on the comments asking you whereabouts where you were?
Yeah.
Is he still commenting? Remember you said we were between Lough and...
Oh, no, he wouldn't do it. He's actually one of the top fans of the page. It wouldn't be him. It's actually, as I say, about a couple of them young lads, around 17 or so, probably jumped into the...
Whereabouts is that there?
That takes you up onto the road.
But whereabouts not we're talking now? Just outside Lough, are you?
No, there's a car dealership across that road. I think it's
Oh, on the Armagh Road, yes.
No, that's Grango over there.
Ah, right, okay.
That's Grango. I wouldn't worry about them anyway, because at least we got a good bit of investigation earlier on. Huh? Do you not think it was anybody acting away?
No, I don't.
It is hard to know.
This is very active.
It's very active. I don't think it was anybody mentioned.
The spirit box is still very active. The motion sensor light's coming on.
It's very strange they asked that wee girl to scream again. That's the only thing that's...
That a male screamed. Yeah. So it mightn't have been anybody acting a wag. Mightn't have been at all. But that's something we're just going to have to put down as unexplained.
We're debunking it. Leave him alone, he says. Yeah.
Said leave him alone.
Something game. Leave him alone.
Right? Right?
So, you think this is a game?
You see, when we were talking about somebody acting a maggot, Margaret heard him saying, how would he get there?
Heard this by in this saying it.
The spirit box saying it, yeah.
Just
Did he
go
say
home.
1, 2, 3, 4?
No, he says just go home.
Is that what he said?
Are you giving us a warning?
Is that twice he said it?
Yeah. I think that's why he's giving us a warning. Hey.
That spirit has just told us twice, just go home. I don't know whether he's giving us a warning of some description or what he's doing.
Are you telling us to go home right now for our own safety and our own good? There's no contact.
He's gone, is he? And the spirit told us twice to go home, and now he's gone. No communication through the spirit box now whatsoever. The thing about it is, if that was somebody acting a wag,
They would have come down again.
there's no way,
Or they wouldn't have just done it once.
you know, they don't know the exact spot where this house is from up there, like.
No.
You know what I mean?
And it's covered in trees and all.
So it's covered by the trees.
Even up the top.
So,
Well, take the warning. That's what I think.
do you think so, Jared?
Huh?
I think we're just around, and I did say that before anyway, actually.
Yeah.
There's a light went on.
Motion sensor light on. Yeah, Jared, Donna and Noel are talking about just calling it a night because the spirit told us twice in no uncertain terms, just go home. So, we got what we came for anyway, guys. All spirits have stopped communication through the spirit box. They're gone. You see, spirits only have so much energy to give at any one time. So, once they're finished, you know, don't bother trying to contact them again until the next day or the next night, whatever. You know. But here, folks, did you enjoy the investigation tonight? Everybody watching.
Just before we finish, the spirits that's here tonight have no permission to follow us. You're not welcome to follow us home.
Any spirits that do follow us home, you know, we will get a medium to move us on, and if necessary, a priest for a full-blown exorcism. So just take the warning and do not follow us. That's it, guys. Them screams, the male screams, we don't know whether it was from a spirit, guys, or somebody acting a wag. But that guy, the spirit that came through the spirit box, gave us a dire warning to just go home. And he said it very matter-of-factly twice in a row. I just left that there. I just left her up there, Donna. Cheers. So, we've come to the end of the investigation, guys. It's been a great investigation. Loads and loads of evidence. Loads and loads of creepy stuff happening. But as you can see, you know, no matter what happened, we didn't run. There's no runners in our team. And we've investigated creepier places than this. So, I hope you have all enjoyed the investigation, guys. Even when the live stream's over, continue to share the video. I'm going to share the replay onto the page now. Continue to share it as much as possible. Continue to get your friends, family, whatever, to like the page, to follow the page, to join our group, follow the YouTube channel, whatever. And, you know, to everybody, you know, thank you very, very much for your support as usual.
Just ask the viewers, when that man shouted, did they actually hear what he had shouted?
Oh, guys, just before we go, Jared had a good idea. You see when that male shouted there a few minutes ago, did anybody actually hear what he shouted? We couldn't actually make out. Did he actually say any words, or was it just a roar came out of his mouth?
It sounded like me or something along them lines when he shouted. I might have to back the audio to listen to it.
Well, Jamie Robertson, I don't care what Aaron Shannon from Limavady says. You can't fucking scam on a live stream. You cannot fake a live stream, so I don't care what Aaron from Limavady says. Tell Aaron from Limavady I said he's a wanker.
That's Aaron. So.
Mackenzie said one of you's fairly ran when I walked down Martin's Lane. Well, I can tell you, Mackenzie, it wasn't me. There is a video of Bestbrook Mill, Lisa, but due to legal reasons we're not allowed to publish it. I think you're right, Jamie. He could have been somebody who just wanted his voice to be heard. Calling us out for a fair dig. Well, he's more than welcome. Amy, who do I recommend for exorcisms in Newry? Oh, you need to contact the parochial house for that. Contact the parochial house. We cannot recommend anybody. So guys, right, that's it for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the investigation. We certainly did. It's been a cracking investigation. Absolutely amazing. And you guys have been absolutely amazing as usual. At one stage with 550 here on the live stream tonight. That's brilliant. A big thanks to you all for tuning in, for supporting us. Big thanks to Destination Newry too for sharing us.
Thanks for having me in Noel tonight too.
And a big thank you to Noel and Donna for coming down from Dublin to give us a hand this evening. So we're not out Thursday night as usual, guys. We're out Friday night instead at an undisclosed location. So until then, good night and God bless and take care. And see you all soon.